Hello, Capricorns. This is your weekly reading for April 10th through the 16th. So first up, you have the Emperor. Then you have the Ten of Wands. Then you have the Ace of Cups. And then in your reverse position, you have the Sun reversed. Okay, so the Emperor, he's kind of the solid figure. He's almost like a parental figure or a father figure. He's in a leadership role. He represents somebody who's able to lead and delegate, and he defends those he loves. So it's this kind of power authority figure here, or this energy. Now, the Ten of Wands is all about carrying burdens. Now, these burdens are important, but there are a lot of burdens and you just feel overloaded. But it always says that you're almost to the end. And the Ace of Cups is about a new emotional situation, the stirring of feelings, opening of the heart, new love, relationships. And the Sun in reverse represents needing to kind of almost like not ground yourself, but take a look at things from like a child's perspective. Like I think it indicates like needing to have a little bit more fun. Like you might be a little bogged down, so you need to kind of have a little bit more fun. So these together, I feel like you are probably in this Emperor role of responsibilities, having to hold down the fort. You know, you have a lot of people, you are the rock for a lot of people, or those that you love, or those that depend on you. And you're holding down the fort, and you're in this position, this kind of, I don't want to say rigid, structured position, but you're kind of in this energy, or this, you know, you're taking care of business. And I think you might be feeling a little bit burdened. I think you have a lot going on, and because you are in this role, the burdens are probably all on you. So I think you're feeling a little bit burdened, but you know that these burdens are important. It might be something that you're almost to the end of, and you'll be able to lighten the load a little bit in the near future, but you're bogged down with all this stuff happening here. And I think the Ace of Cups is kind of like that new emotional situation. So I feel like it indicates the beginning of something like emotional. So this could be somebody new coming into your life that maybe kind of sparks a little like interest and everything, or this could be some kind of new project, hobby, thing you want to do, and it's tied in some way to your emotions. And usually I feel like when we have these moments, we're kind of excited. So even though if you're feeling burdened, you might be kind of excited about this. But I do think this could also be adding to your burdens. But I think the Sun here is really saying that I really feel like it's kind of going with this Ace of Cups, because sometimes childlike behavior, or children see things through a different way, and they're just happy, and they see it kind of with fresh eyes. So I feel like maybe this Sun reverse came up for you guys because maybe you need to kind of like, you have all these burdens and you're in this energy, and this Emperor energy of kind of the structure, and I don't want to say rigidity, or I don't even know if I said that right, but just this rigid or this structure. It's like delegating, it's getting it done, it's this and this. So it's maybe not allowing you to have a lot of spare time or time to just unleash or just have fun. But I think the Sun is saying that you really need to kind of incorporate some fun. And I think this Ace of Cups might be that little like spark or something that might be kind of presenting itself, that you might want to have fun with it, because I feel like this is kind of saying, see it from more of a fun perspective instead of another burden. Maybe this could be something fun, and it's like a little outlet for you, and it helps you refresh yourself in a sense, or kind of re-energizes you a little bit. So let's continue with your oracle cards. Okay, so here you have, every day I focus on what is important. So I really feel like that's kind of going with the Emperor, because he's probably focused every day on what he needs to do that day, getting it done, and kind of like really making sure everything is in order. So I feel like that's really, you're in this energy of, with these wands, you're focusing on what you need to do. You're getting it done. So your little Bob Ross quote over here, it says, "We don't make mistakes, we just have happy accidents." So that's really, really cute. I think that's really cute. And then you got clarity. Now, clarity It says you need to take time out to focus on the subject of your inquiry and to declutter that busy mind of yours. You're being urged to bring some order into your life and make plans. It is the only way to achieve your dreams. It is time to be absolutely crystal clear about what it is you actually desire. You can achieve this by taking time out to decide what is your goal, plan how you can reach it, and work out a schedule, and then focus. The universe cannot respond to a muddle head, so clear your mind of any unnecessary meanderings and allow yourself some clarity of thoughts. Now, I definitely think this is kind of with this Ace of Cups here, because I think whatever's going on, you're really in this moment, and usually these burdens have been going on for a while. So I think you have something new coming in, and I think it could be something that could kind of be, you might have to be like, I don't want to say take that like childlike enthusiasm towards it, but it could be something that kind of sparks something for you, something really positive. But I think with this clarity, you might have to, I feel like that's kind of going with the Sun in reverse, because this is saying, like, take a look at it in a different way, in a sense. So I feel like with this clarity, you might have to kind of look at things in a different way, because whatever this is, let's say if this is a new opportunity of some sort, if it's whether it's a love interest or some new passion project or whatever it is, you want to do a new hobby, you want to decide you're changing your diet and there's more rules or restrictions or whatever, I don't know. But it's something that you emotionally want to do. I feel like instead of having this just add to, or you see it as being another thing you have to get done in your endless list of things you have to do, I feel like this is saying that maybe if you look at it from a different way, you're going to be more excited. And I think it's going to kind of stir something in you, something that you're really going to enjoy. So, but that might only come about by kind of looking at it in a different way. So I think that's really fantastic. Okay, so let's continue. Then you got, once you stop chasing the wrong things, the right ones catch you. So that's exciting. And then you have Diamond, courage and spirit. The diamond is a stone of strength and fearlessness. It promotes inner courage and aids in one's ability to make meaningful actions. It bestows a sense of self-confidence, enhances concentration, and heightens spiritual ecstasy. It's interesting that you got it aids in one's ability to take meaningful actions, because I feel like that's going with the Ten of Wands with all these, because the Wands is an action suit. It's about actually having to do things. So I feel like you are probably having to do all this stuff is probably not just done willy-nilly. You're actually very structured about it, because with the Emperor, with that, I think you're very organized with it. So think of a question for the Magic 8 Ball. Capricorns, think of your question. We'll ask that in a second. But first, let's answer the age-old question of what spirit of the dish shall be with you next week. And you got the spirit of the peanut butter and jelly. So you got the duo, the PBJ, PB&J. Okay, and then let's see. Think of, this is dinner in the movie. You know, if you want to, you're not sure what you want to eat one movie night, we'll answer that question here. So what dinner in a movie do you recommend for Capricorns for next week? Oh, you got action and seafood. So action and seafood. And then let's do your little numbers and letters. So you got Y, F, N, J, P, V, O, L, I, and you have an A, and then you got the number 2. And let's do your little stone. And you got health. You got the stone of health. So maybe this has something to do with your health too, a little bit. Or maybe I feel like seeing things in a different way or having like a different attitude or mindset with whatever this is could be really refreshing to you. So I think that actually is going to tie in there. Okay, Capricorns. Okay, think of your question. Here we go. Oh, magical 8-ball, the mightiest ball of all the balls in the world. What is the answer to Capricorn's question? It says, reply hazy, try again. Okay, Capricorns, you gotta really dig deep. You gotta think real hard about it. Okay, here we go. Oh, mystical magical 8-ball, the mightiest ball of all the balls in the universe. What is the answer to Capricorn's question? Cannot predict now. Oh, he's being sassy today. But I like to think that this is saying that he just doesn't know quite yet. Maybe there's a few moving pieces involved in whatever this is. And he just doesn't have the answers right yet. He just doesn't have the answers. Or he just doesn't want to do it. He doesn't want to work today. Who knows? Okay, Capricorns, I hope you have a wonderful week. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.